Well, a fine morning to you, children. So, today we are here to discuss a poem, uh, Self Reliance. Okay, this poem is for your memorization, and the poetess of this poem is Kathleen Delicato. Okay, so Kathleen Delicato, she was born in Florida, in USA. Her passion is composing 14 lines poem. 14 lines poems are nothing but sonnets. Some of her poems are published in a local newspaper, that is the World Tribune. The World Tribune. Famous poems published are Rosa Park, Dragon Slayer, Go to the Back, The Mountain are some of the important poems that were published. Okay, along with this poem, there was some other poems we can say that. So, in this lesson, that means in this poem, we are going to learn about self confidence, self respect, generosity, self satisfaction, self confidence. What do you mean by self confidence? Having confidence in one's own power, having confidence in one's own power is called self confidence. Then self respect is nothing but respecting oneself. Respecting ourself is called self respect. See, when you are true to yourself, you may need not worry what about what others say or what others think of me. That is secondary to us. It's not primary. Primary is that when you are true to yourself, you are not supposed to bother to anyone. Why? Because you are right, right? So that is self-respect. Generosity is nothing but always the kings, they give their hands. See, this is the hand what we say when we are asking or when we are pleading something from others. We keep our hands like this, and when we give, we keep our hands like this. So what we give all the time, even though if you have less, in less itself, if you are giving something, it is called generosity ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಉದಾರತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರ ಮನಸ್ಸು ಬಹಳ ದೊಡ್ಡದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ರೈಟಾ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಜನರಸಿಟಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. Then self satisfaction. See, self satisfaction is very important in our life. Without self satisfaction, we cannot survive. How much others are earning, or how many marks uh, others what score they are getting, that's not important. What important is whether we are satisfied with what we have. So that is very important. Are we satisfied with what we have? That makes you self satisfied, self contented, we can say that. Okay, understood? And then content is nothing but satisfaction. Opposite is dissatisfaction. So this poem, see what the poet she tells. This poem tells you how self-reliance helps a person win in life. The poet wants to depend upon herself even if she fails sometimes. See, she says she can ask others for their opinions, but ultimately it is her self confidence which helps her to take the royal road to success. Okay, let's recite the poem once. I realize now that I am alone on myself. I must learn to rally. I have to begin to stand on my own. If I fail, I must continue to try. I can ask opinion for I can ask others for their opinions, but ultimately it's I who will decide. I will be the ruler of my dominion, determining which road I will take with pride. I will take with pride. Pride is nothing but honor, garva ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. Okay, though some may disagree with my choices, thinking that thinking they know a better path to take. Though people in abuse raise their voices, it's up to me, my destiny to make. By being true to myself, I learn how to stand alone, how to win, how to win. This is the poem. So, here, what she says is, see, in this poem, the poet she speaks about herself and the persons who are alone in their life, who are alone in their life. Okay. And teach us to build self confidence, and she is asking us to build self confidence in ourselves. That means every person has some self confidence. Every person should develop a self confidence in them. Should They should depend upon their own power. Okay. And then they have to be self respected. They should always take self respect. They should always feel self respect. Okay. Already I told you what is the meaning of self respected. Self respect, the act of being respected, the act of being self respecting, the act of self respecting. ನಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ಗೌರವ ಕೊಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೂ ಟು ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, that you need to be self respected. Okay. Sometimes we say that the place where you don't get respect, you should not keep your leg in that place. And sometimes we say that. Why? It is mainly because of self respect. It is not ego. It is not the ego if I don't speak to them or don't talk to them. It is not my ego, but it is the self respect that um, it is stopping me to enter that place. It's not my ego. It is ego doesn't matter here. Ego doesn't come here. But what it comes here self respect. Okay. When someone hurts your self respect, we need to stay away from them without telling any things to them. Right. Okay. Then see, I realize now that I am alone on myself. I must learn to rally. That means she's telling that now I am alone in this life, and myself I must try myself to depend on myself. I have to depend on my own strength, own capabilities, own ability, and I have to make my decision, and I have to take my decision. Okay, I have to take my decisions independently. And further, she says that if I fail, I must continue to try. Okay, if I fail, I must try. I must continue to try. It's quite common. Try until you succeed. Right? This is it is a famous proverb. You might have seen the what do you call that? The spider web and the okay, let it go. I'll tell you one more thing. If I fail, I must continue to try. Right? For example, you take the famous cricketer Dhoni, who gave us the World Cup in 2011, is a great one of the great players, cricket stars, right? In the beginning days, while playing in Ranji and all, he was successful. With a lot of difficulty, he was successful, and after getting selected to the international cricket, in the beginning he did not perform well. He did not perform well. After some time, he started his career with a great strike. Okay, and finally, he's the second one to who gave us the World Cup in the year 2011. Okay, so after a lot of struggle, after getting failed many a times, finally he got through that. Finally he got through that, and even the world recognizes him as MS Dhoni, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. At the same time, we are having one more great personality from cricket, that is Sachin Tendulkar, Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar, or God of Cricket. We can say that he's so popular that he failed his 10th standard in Mysore, sorry, in Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, where he was studying in 10th standard, he failed his 10th standard, right? But today, uh, you know that in Maharashtra government, the first lesson begins with the lesson name Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. Okay, see, such a great impact he left on the Indians, right? Why? It is mainly because of his uh, that means try until you get success. And soon after getting elected to the what do you call that international cricket team, he did not become famous. It took a lot of time for him to get success in that field, right? So he says that the poet says that if I fail, I must continue to try. It's quite common. We should not be contented with one attempt in life, but we should take on chances, opportunities, and opportunities, or chances till we succeed. Till we succeed. Okay, that is the strength. That will be the spirit. But when even after when you continue and you fail, when you try and fail, that will give you experience. That will give you an experience. Okay, and experience never goes waste. And experience never goes waste. It will help you in getting success. It will help you in leading to success. So again, she says that I can ask others for their opinions. That means she's telling that I can ask the people for their opinions. Of course, she can ask opinion. She can ask the opinions of others. But what happens? She may ask the opinions of others, but when her opinions doesn't match, if her opinions, if they don't match with that the persons from whom she is taking the opinions, so automatically she will be upset. She will be upset, right now. So she says, but ultimately nothing but finally it's I who will decide. It's I am the ruler of my kingdom. I am the ruler of my own territory. I am the ruler of my own kingdom, dominion. I will be the ruler of my dominion, and yet it's my decision. It's my decision, okay, to take, that is independently, without relying on others. And sometimes if she takes the opinions of others also, and if she gets success, sorry, if she fails in that, what she does, she criticizes the person who gave the opinion. It's better to depend upon own strength and to lead what our conscience says. Conscience is nothing but ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಮನಸ್ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ, right? Determining which road I will take with pride. We know that what is good. For example, you see that students after completing 10th standard, their parents, they will be forcing them to go for science, engineering, or some other things, whereas the child or the boy or the girl, she is not interested to move into that, right? They are not interested to move in that field. Okay, and sometimes if the due to parental pressure, if they join that courses or that education, if they take up that education, they may not succeed, isn't it? So it's better that what interest you are having, you are knowing your strength and capabilities. According to that, we have to work according to that, we can say that, right now. Yes, for example, I gave you an example of Sachin Tendulkar itself. In case his father had told him to become a singer, is it possible for us to remember Sachin Tendulkar as a cricket star? No, he would have not become even a good singer also. Why? Because he is not interested in singing, but he is interested in playing cricket, isn't it? So that's what happens. That's what happens. Okay, we had to go along with your our choices. We had to depend upon ourselves. Okay, and also I request through this poem, I also request the parents to allow your children to be on their own. Okay, don't put any pressures on them, right? Though some may disagree with my choices. See what she's telling. People may disagree with my choices, because the people, they might be thinking that what the way she has chosen, or what the decision she has chosen, that's not right. That's not right. I, she should not do this. Okay, no doubt she will be failed in this, like this, right? So in that, when people give suggestions, and when you don't accept that, what happens? It leads to controversies between you and the um, what do you call that, the people. So they start abusing you. So they start abusing you is nothing but saying unkind words or cruel words to you, for not listening to their advice, for not listening to their advisors, or suggestions, we can say that, or you are not going with the flow, what their mind seeks, that we have to follow. They say that, but we are not ready because we depend upon own strength, and we follow the same whatever conscience and strength tells us to do, right? So then, so that is the reason I said you that people in abuse raise their voices. It's quite common. It's quite common when when your opinions doesn't match with the other person's. No doubt there is a what do you call that, friction of words between you and them, because everyone wants the other people to work according to his wishes, according to his wishes. When they don't work according to their wishes, what happens? They start criticizing. It's quite common. So when you are true to yourself, no need to worry about no any person, right? And it's up to me, and it's up to me, my destiny to make. That means destiny is nothing but manzil, or here we can call it as a success. It is up to me, my destiny to make it. All it depends upon me, which road I had to go, or which path I had to follow, or which what do you call that, what to follow and what not to follow. That all depends upon me, and I am true to myself. By being true to myself, I already in the beginning itself I told you that when we are true to ourselves, we may need not bother for anyone, anybody, right? People always they comment on us. If you look good also, they will be commenting. If you look bad also, they will be commenting. If we are happy, they comment, and if you are sad also, they comment. People are to tell. Okay, simply they want to tell, they will be telling. So let it go. And just when you are true to yourself, ನಮ್ಮಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, we may need not worry for others. There are many people who play mind games with you to distract you from the path, okay, or to hurt you, to say uncruel words, sorry, cruel words, or unkind words to you. They try to distract you from your path of success. Mm? So stay away from them, and go in a better way so that you could get success. Then to learn how to stand alone, how to win. And it is you who knows your strength and weakness. Your strength and weakness lies in you. If you have any kind of weaknesses, turn that weaknesses into strength, develop it into a strength, right? When you get, if you feel anything, some in some area, if you are weak, try to strengthen that, okay, by practicing a lot, we can say that, by hard work. Hmm? And how to win, and finally you can win by following your own path, right? This is the poem, we can say that. Hmm. Okay, so here are the meanings. Really, trust or have faith. That means we should have trust in ourselves. And that means ನಮ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇರಬೇಕನ್ನೋದು. Dominion, I told you that ruler, poet is the ruler of her own dominion. Okay, understood. And while telling you that, so thank you.